What's up, VC? This is Carly. I'll be showing you my various records, A through Z, but we'll start off A through C at first on the first video. And I just want to say that it's been a very rewarding experience collecting vinyl. I've been doing it for about a year now, and you know, it's debatable if people say if it has a warmer sound compared to CD, but I think it does, and I also think the way it's processed in your brain is different than CD. And so I think that itself makes a different listening experience. So anyways, let's get started. First off, we have the Alarm Strings. And this kind of reminds me of U2. How I found them out was I was looking for similar bands related to U2. And I pulled this one up. So this is the first Alarm CD I've listened to. And yeah, I mean, I really like it. It's just, it has a very typical 80s sound to it, but there's nothing wrong with the 80s. Don't hate the 80s. The second one I have right here is the American Analog Set, Know by Heart. They're kind of like a slowcore and post-rock band, and can't remember how I got into them, but I really like them. I think I just saw one of their CDs, and it was like dirt cheap, like $2, and so I thought, what the heck, I'll pick it up, blind buy, and it was really, really worth it in the end. So this is the Alarm, Know by Heart. I was so happy when I saw this actually in stores, and I was really surprised because you don't come by this a lot. Alrighty, up next we have Aztec Camera Knife, and they've always been one of my favorite bands from the 80s. Even their newer 90s stuff is pretty cool, but this came out in 1984, and yeah, it's just, it's a really good record, and I recommend it if you like, really like, it's like 80s meets, it's just fun, poppy, and it's a little cheesy at times, but, I like it, but I think it has a lot of depth, a lot of lyrical depth and everything. I mean, Roddy Frame, who's a lyricist and a guitarist and singer on the band, he's one of the best underrated lyricists of our time, without a doubt. Just listen to a lot of these songs on the album, like Just Like the USA and other ones like that, and he will totally enlighten you in a new way. But yeah, and I don't know if this is like hard to come by, but yeah, I had it ordered online, so I kind of cheated, but it was well worth it too. So yeah, because I think it's hard to find these online. So, and I don't know why I just showed you the vinyl. There's nothing. It's not color or anything, but I don't know why I pulled it out. But anyways, for another B, we have the Beatles Magical Mystery Tour. And I think everybody needs a little Beatles in their collection, And this is one of my favorite ones by them, because it features, All You Need Is Love, and Hello Goodbye, some of my favorites by them. So, yeah, this is a new release. Not a new release, but a new version of this album. It just came out, it says 2009. I mean, I know the album came out in 1967, but I mean, this is a reissue. Yeah, I mean, it plays pretty nice. And then we got two Beatles Revolver. This one, because I didn't realize until recently that there's a US version of some of the Beatles records, and then there's a UK version. And I first picked up the US version, and I noticed it didn't have some of my favorite songs on it from the Revolver, like I'm Only Sleeping, and so I thought, wait a minute, there's some track list missing, and then I looked at it, and I realized that it's a US version, or I heard somebody tell me that. But it's still really good, and this is also a stereo version, and it just seems like it's even better than it sounded. It's an improved sound compared to other Revolver records I've heard from friends' houses and stuff. But yeah, stereo is really good for this record. But then the other copy I have of this Revolver is the US, and it just came out 2012, 2009 actually, and yeah, but you know, Yellow Submarine, I mean, everybody sings it, and you know, joking around, oh, we all live in a yellow submarine, but I mean, I think the songs that stand out to me is Tomorrow Never Knows. I mean, Yellow Submarine is sort of is not one of the better songs, but you know, like I mentioned before, I'm Only Sleeping, which is only the UK version, is really good, and Eleanor Rigby is really good. Anyways, so pick this one up, and I'm gonna get Abbey Road pretty soon because that's actually my favorite Beatles record. But I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet. But that is my next pickup. Alrighty, next we have is the Bigger Lovers, How I Learned to Stop Worrying, and they're kind of like a power pop record. Artist, and yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, they're really influenced by Big Star and stuff like that. But I would really, if you like kind of music like that, I recommend that a lot. How I heard from them was, remember a long time ago, Yahoo had this thing called Launchcast Radio. Anyways, one of the songs they featured based on similar artists was the Bigger Lovers. So, and then I picked it up and I thought, oh, I gotta have it, you know. So, anyways, this is the only one from them I think they have on vinyl, so which just happened to be one of my favorite ones of them because they have like 3 or 4 albums. So happy I picked this one up. Alright, up next we have Blur 13, and yeah, to me this is very experimental for Blur. You know, it's not the typical Britpop album, but it is by far one of the better ones, I think. I mean, they have a lot of good records like Park Life, Modern Life is Rubbish, and the self-titled, but I think this is up there too. So I like the gloss finish of it, and the insert right here. Yeah, so pick this one up. Next for the B's, we have Jeff Buckley, Grace. And I mean, I love this record, but I kind of have to agree with a lot of people I've seen through the VC community that the sound quality isn't the best that it could be, and I don't know why that is. I just know that some companies that make the vinyl, you know, it just comes out differently depending on that, I guess, but the re-releases, but I don't know if, I never listened to the original vinyl. I don't know if a lot of people have, and if it sounds different than this, but, because I don't see a lot of those out a lot, but on the market, but yeah, I mean, I love this, but it doesn't have the same warmth that the CD or the digital copy has. Okay, and then I have another Jeff Buckley, So Real. This came out 2015, and it just has his solo songs, a lot of covers on here, like The Smiths, The Creatures, Velvet Underground. Then he does, you know, his Satisfied Mind, and then he has live versions like Last Goodbye, So Real, and Lover, You Should Come Over. Yeah, I mean, now this is good. It sounds really good on my player, and if you like Jeff Buckley, definitely pick this up. Alright, up next we have the Byrds, Turn, Turn, Turn. And I've always liked the Byrds, you know, because I know that song, Turn, 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 but, you know, I mean, this album, it kind of is very similar to that one song, so if you like that one song, it's like hearing that song, like, throughout the whole album, but, I mean, it's a good song, so it kind of works, you know, but, yeah, I mean, the one I'm going to show you next is Younger Than Yesterday, and that's my favorite, but this is still a good pickup. Alright, like I said, Younger Than Yesterday. This one is awesome. I mean, it just, the lyrics, the sound, they've improved as a band. This is definitely a good pickup. Okay, and then on to the C's. Don't have a lot of C's, but I plan on picking up more. We have Citizens and Saints. This is actually a Christian band, but it's pretty cool. It's really hard to find Christian music on vinyl because a lot of bands They'll only have digital CD copies, so this was really cool to find this, because I was actually looking for Christian music released on vinyl on Amazon. I just typed in Christian music vinyl, and there's only like 10 that pulls up, so I know Switchfoot has a lot of on vinyl, so I might pick them up, but this was cool to find this. That's how I found them out, so. Alright, then we have 2 Coldplays. For the life of me, I don't know how to pronounce this. I don't think anybody does except Chris Martin, but Milio Exilo. I know I'm about saying it right, but you either love or hate this album. You either don't like the new direction Coldplay's going into, or you do. And I know they're not the same as they were in the days of a Rush of Blood to the Head, but I kind of welcome the new change, and this album is good, and I like the this part of it, and it's a good record. Pick it up. All right, last but certainly not least, we have Coldplay X and Y, and it comes in a cool little package and cool case for it. But yeah, this is a 4-disc, and yeah, it's a really good play too. Yeah, and I've always loved Coldplay. This from I think they have the song on here, which is it's called Speed of Sound. Yeah, that song is just killer. I'm so happy that's on here and fix you. Alrighty, thank you so much for listening, and have a good day.